Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hello, how are you all? Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NFS Home School, and this is Ariful Islam, Assistant Teacher of English, National Aided English Version School, Marangshit. Today I am going to take an Information and Communication Technology class, ICT class, for class 6 students. Our today's topic, Chapter 3, Lesson 1, Discussions. So, my dear students, let's see our today's class, class 6. Subject ICT, topic chapter 3, lesson 1, discussion, term annual, lecture 1, SW will be 1, teacher Ariful Islam. This is my phone number and today's date. So my dear students, open your book and go to chapter 3, lesson 1, and our chapter is Safe Use of Information and Communication Technology. Safe Use of Information and Communication Technology. So after reading this chapter, we will be able to explain how some devices of ICT can be protected, explain safe use of ICT, describe whether there is any problem if too much time is spent in using computer. So let's go to lesson 1, the safe use of information and communication technology. There was a time when little boys and girls were kept away from any instrument. You can see that. The time has changed. Instead of keeping boys and girls of few years away from using instruments of ICT, they encourage to those instruments. This chapter has been written to teach you how you can use computer, printer or modem safety and fearlessly. Previous time, we always discourage students to use mobile phones, Facebook and internet, but nowadays we're encouraging students to use these devices because of the online class. Those who manufacture computer know it well that today not only the adults but also the young children use computer. So all computers are made in such a way that there is no danger or health risk in using them. The only thing about which everyone needs to be careful is the electric connection of the computer. Yes. So only dangerous thing is electric connection. Desktop computers always need electric connection, and laptop computers need electric connection only during the time of charging the battery. Okay, desktop always needs electric connection, but when you're using laptop, you do not need to electric connection, but when you are charging the laptop, you need electric connection. We can feel the electricity when its voltage is more than 50 volts. If the electricity is more than 50 volts, we can feel. The voltage of electricity flow in our country is 220 volts, 220 volts, very important. So we will feel a strong electric shock if the electric wire touches our body in any way. Signals are sent from our brain through the nerves to make our heart beat or to move hands and legs by using our muscles. You will be surprised to know that these are electric signals which are very low. When a person gets an electric shock, huge electricity flows through his or her body. Small signals sent from the brain get suppressed by this strong electric flow. So a person cannot move his hands and legs when he becomes electrocuted. So when any person becomes electrocuted, he got electric shock, he becomes electrocuted. When he shocks in his hands or legs, he becomes electrocuted. If it lasts for a long time, his heartbeat may stop. Very dangerous. Long term of electric shock, heartbeat may stop. So electric connections should never be neglected. We cannot do even for a single moment without electricity in present days, but you should use electricity carefully. We always need to use the right socket and the right plug in using electric connection. So right socket and right plug. We should never give electric connection from an open wire by removing its plastic and then entering the plug. We must also stop anyone who does this type of work. When the electric connection is proper, we need to be very careful about only one more thing regarding the computer. We have already mentioned that the processor of a computer may sometimes become very hard, and so nowadays separate fans are set on a processor. Others ICs of the motherboard may also become hot. So the inside temperature of a computer may be much higher than the outside temperature. So fans are set in every computer to push out the hot air from the computer. You know, we already know this. This fan pulls in air from outside and pushes hot air from inside. So moving next page. This is not the page. When you use a computer, find the passage for inlet and outlet of airflow. You need to ensure that airflow is never blocked. You will be able to use your computer for a long time if you remain careful about this matter. You might have heard some people saying that there should be an air conditioner in the room for using computer to keep the room cold. This is not at all true. The computer can tolerate a much higher temperature than what you can. So activity, we will not do the activity. Let's check all electric connections in your school and see whether they are properly done. If the connection is not proper, in any point, inform your teachers. Find out the direction in which cold air enters and what air comes out in the desktop and the laptop computers of your school. Dangerous, risky electronic connections, proper and safe electric connections. Okay, check out the plug, sockets. Fan is set over the processor to keep cool. So proper airflow inside the computer must be ensured. My dear students, your SW will be SW1 submit on Saturday. Chapter 3, lesson 1, 5 OWA. Chapter 3, lesson 1, 5 one word answer, not MCQ. So my dear student, do your assign SW at home and submit on Saturday. Thanks for watching this video. Keep practicing at home. Have a good parents. Stay safe, stay well. See you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.